super excited because this works. It finally, well, I want to just show you this. Okay, so I have my MIDI in port right here, selected on machine controller MIDI output port 0. Okay, and and it's connected to the print object, and I'm pressing my machine, and watch what it does. You see that? It it all the information that it's getting, it registers in the max window. So therefore, when I hook up this to the output, it should additionally work. So I have this, it's reading it, so I'm going to put this MIDI right here. Now it's the same as it is here, which gets that information. So check it again, and it should play. See that? So I don't know. Only thing I know how to do is if I play, can't find the movie. Like how you can't. It just worked for me. So that's not working. Okay, so just see. So you see that that's working. I'm controlling the jitter patch with that, except it's not playing the movie. So I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna exit out of Max MSP, and I'm gonna load it back up and see what happens, because I just got it working. I just had it playing a second ago. So okay, see, now it's playing. Okay, and it's connected to that output port, so it should. So I got something working, so check that out. So let me just run through just to document. Now I don't know how to shut that thing off, which is super annoying. So I'm just gonna shut it off for a second, and come here to show you what the only thing that I did was I went to my MIDI settings here. I went to MIDI and I turned on virtual controller, virtual input right here on of my output, because I had it off. I had my virtual output off. So this is interesting because when I changed my machine virtual output on, this was on off, and I put it to on, and I don't want to change it right now, but that's basically what I did, and it worked. And I mean, I did this earlier today. It didn't work. Another thing I did is I shut down my computer, I exited out of everything, and I restarted it, and sometimes for some reason that works. So I'm not exactly sure, but it seems to be working. But when I switch, okay, so let's come back here and see if this is getting MIDI information still. So it's still getting MIDI information, but let's see if I change this to the output, it doesn't get it anymore. So that makes me think, so that's my new question then, will be, what is the machine virtual output? Because if I change this to the machine virtual output, of course it's not going to work. But I change this to the input, it should work, and it does. And if I change the print MIDI, it works as well. So that's cool for me. Now I just got to figure out how to play the video a little bit better. So and how to syncopate the sending the sampled MIDI things, the sampled MIDI information. Anyway, so that's cool. Anyway, see ya.